What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Miami Dolphins offense versus the Jets. I think it makes most sense to look at the offense first this week because that's where most of the problems were. Looking at the numbers, DeAndre Washington gave us our best bet as far as running the football goes, but again, we really couldn't get anything going there. Fitzpatrick had an okay day. Unfortunately, he did have to throw it almost 40 times just because we couldn't run the ball. Real quick. I'm not going to get into that. Never mind. I was going to say something, but let's just get into the film. Okay, it looks like man-to-man. Penalty right off the bat. Feel ya? That's got to not be a thing. The false start penalties these last couple weeks, that's got to go, man. We were really good about not getting penalties this season, but it's been a problem the last couple weeks. Good job finding Smythe there, I guess. It was first and 15 right there, so just finding your tight end out there makes sense. You're being pressured. Get rid of the ball quickly. I'd like to see some more plays like that with Tua. Plays where he can get rid of the ball quick because the pass rush is bad. I mean, the pass blocking is bad, rather. So, this was a good throw from Fitz, but that was a pretty easy read. Dude was wide open. Yeah, Smythe just right there in the hole in the zone there. Blocking looked okay there. Not mad at that. Also, sorry about the background noise, guys, if you can hear that. Good run from Breida here. What happened? All of them are going left, but then Eric Flowers is going to pull. He's going to seal that up. Breida's not going to go down with first contact. That's not bad. For us, that's pretty good run blocking there. At least for us. No, that's not too bad. Eric Flowers got beat here, though. Yeah, that's Quentin Williams. Quentin Williams is a monster. He had a pretty good day against us. Really disruptive. Put that right on the money. Stuck that right where it needed to be. Quick decision. Not mad at that at all. Got that to, I think that was Matt Collins. I like that we are using him a little bit more with Preston out. Because he is our biggest receiver without Preston. Now, he doesn't replace Preston, but at least it's a big-bodied receiver like him. Nice little crossing route here to beat man. I feel ya. That's pretty good defense right there, to be honest. This could have been a little No, that's actually pretty much where you needed to put that from Ryan, but yeah, you just need to catch that, even though it was really good defense. Yeah, I don't like this decision by Ryan at all. Rolling right and then try to force this, but that's just kind of what you get with Ryan. Jesus. That was my damn cat trying to destroy my door right there. Jesus Christ. What the hell was I doing? Right. Okay. So yeah, that was almost picked, but again, when you start Ryan Fitzpatrick, I mean, you're going to get plays like that regardless. It just kind of is what it is. Then it was a penalty after that, so whatever. Too many men on the field. Nice little throw to the sideline here. This shows man. Get a nice little completion to, I think that's Smythe. Yeah. You can tell that Ryan has a better rapport with the tight ends than Tua does. You can tell that Tua didn't really throw to tight ends as much in college. But it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, Eric Flowers got beat quite a bit this game. That's rough. Man coverage. This was a beautiful pass right here. Managing to get this over the defender's head is pretty damn... Well, he kind of fell, too. But good job from Gesicki as well. But he did have to throw this at an awkward angle. See if we can see a better angle with this. Get a better look at Fitz here. Hopefully Tua is okay. It's looking like he might miss a couple weeks with that thumb injury. We're okay with Ryan if that's the case, but hopefully he recovers quickly. Yeah, this worked out. And the yak was actually pretty good. But let's take a look at this angle right here. And go in motion and slow. He's going to fire this, and it goes straight through the defender's arms. Again, though, Ryan Fitzpatrick, that's going to happen with him. It just is what it is. I think he was expecting Devontae Parker to come back a little quicker. Either that or he just straight up missed. That's not Devontae Parker. That is Lynn Bowden. Gotcha. But he was being pressured too, to be fair. I'll tell you what, our defense is fantastic. This offense, man. Let's see what the blocking look like. It's actually not that bad. Just not a great decision. But, again, don't expect good decision making from Ryan Fitzpatrick on a consistent basis. If you're looking forward to that, then you're just asking to be disappointed, honestly. So, it just is what it is. Let's see. Nowhere to run there whatsoever. What happened? Get DeAndre Washington back there. Our best running success was with him, and he didn't fumble, so that's a thing. Because both Laird and Breida both did, back to back. Frustrating as hell. Eric Flowers kind of getting his money taken again. He had help too. Eric Flowers got his ass whooped against the Jets. You guys trying to tell me that Eric Flowers is good? Is whatever. I seen a comment today that saying that Karras, Eric Flowers, and Jesse Davis are average. Unfortunately, that's not completely false because I think most offensive linemen in the NFL suck ass. I think that's just a fact right now. There aren't that many good offensive linemen, so I guess technically they sort of are. I think Ted Karras is average. Not terrible, but not good. Eric Flowers is a little bit below that. Now, Jesse Davis, I think Jesse Davis is actually trash. But, yeah. There's that. Good job getting rid of the ball quick. Finding your man. We have to do this pretty much all the time. Can't run the ball. Can't pass block. So, really, quick passes is our entire offense right now, unfortunately. Which is why, honestly, I kind of want to go with Ryan Fitzpatrick the rest of the year. I know a lot of people want to see Tua, but right now with this offensive line, one, I don't want to put Tua out there to potentially get hurt with this offensive line. If you guys remember, if you guys were here all season, I've been saying I wanted Tua to sit the whole year unless something happened to Ryan. And actually, before we got rid of Rosen, Tua would have been my third string. Just because I didn't want Tua to take a beating this year. I want to just see him develop. And right now, Ryan Fitzpatrick being a veteran and being able to make decisions a little bit quicker is better with this offensive line being this bad. So, I think we're kind of better off with Ryan right now. But again, I'll support whatever Brian Flores does. So, because I didn't agree with starting Tua when it happened, but I'm going to support this team no matter what. Matt Collins, I feel you. Not the best route, but you didn't have to run the best route because they were giving you plenty of space. So, just a little curl. I feel you. Flag. I ain't breaking down a penalty right now. Good job just getting rid of that ball by Fitzpatrick there, because he was pressured up the ass. I know this is a screen, but you still shouldn't have up the middle pressure like this. Let's see what happened. Yeah, no. But good job getting that ball out at an awkward angle and still finding your man. At least not taking a sack. And we got 6 yards out of it, so that's not too bad. There you go. Not afraid to take the hit. Never has been. It's the ball to DeAndre Washington. That's the thing, too. He had a decent game in the receiving game, too. I think if Ahmed and or Gaskin can't go next week, he should be our running back one. I think. I think we have more success with him. That was a pretty damn good ball. Unfortunately, Devontae Parker kind of turned into being the only productive receiver for us for the most part. Really good body control there is really what I would say. I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick definitely put that in a good spot as well, but the body control from Devontae Parker is what really made that play. Unfortunately, with our offense, I don't really see it improving that much this year because there's nothing we can really do right now about this offensive line. There just isn't. Right now, I just think Ryan gives us the best shot. And hopefully Gaskin or Ahmed coming back will be helpful. Gaskin might be able to come back against Cincinnati. Great play from Parker there. Because Gaskin, he apparently started the practice this past week against the Jets. Brian Flores just didn't think he was ready to go. So, yeah, we'll keep our eyes on that. They'll probably limit his snaps anyway, but just having him back will be good. Devontae Parker had a great day. The offense did not, but Devontae Parker played very well. Decent little run there. Actually, that was pretty good by Ted there. Help out Eric Flowers and climb up to the linebacker. That's pretty good. Sometimes he looks a little lost doing that, but he looked really good right there. This is a gorgeous throw right here. Back shoulder at an awkward angle. He still gets that perfect to Mike Gesicki right over the defender. That's gorgeous. You can't get much better than that. That's passing game porn right there. So one more drive for the half. Gotcha. Then we'll go to the second half, and yeah, probably only record one today. I'll record the rest tomorrow. Devontae Parker's so nasty, man. The defender was right on his ass, too. The yak he just got. And Devontae Parker's not typically a yak guy, but he was just giving us something different against the Jets, which is very much appreciated. It looked like he was starting to feel a little bit healthier, too, because he's been fighting off injuries all year. Good little play from Breida here. Great block, actually. Well, actually, Eric Flowers didn't block him. He just kind of got in the way. But, you know. Good one from Karras, though. Ted Karras is actually having a pretty decent game against the Jets so far. And the reason I'm not getting onto the rookies as much is because they are rookies. They're still going to develop. But Flowers, these three right here, Flowers, Karras, and Jesse Davis, they've been in the league long enough to get that criticism. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that decision too much. I think we ended up getting a PI, didn't we? We might add a better option down here too. Yeah. But didn't we get a PI there? I thought we did. Oh, yeah. This happened last week, too. If Ryan gets past these two, he's running for a long time. There's nobody there, but good job from the Jets. How did they get free, though? Went in, crosses Ted Karras' face. Bruh. Okay. Um, we'll get to Jesse Davis in a sec, but let's look at this side real quick. So Quentin Williams is going to get across. This isn't Ted Karras' fault ultimately. Eric Flowers passes this dude over to Ted Karras, and Hewitt is going to come for Eric Flowers. Eric Flowers is falling all over himself. Ted Karras is having to try to overcompensate to help him with two different people, and he unfortunately can't get his hands on this guy. Now Ted Karras could have handled this a little better. Actually, if Eric Flowers would have really put his weight into this guy and really passed him to Ted Karras a little bit more effectively, this could have been better. But get your hands inside, lock him down. But let's look at Jesse Davis now against Quentin. But it is Quentin Williams, so we'll keep that in mind. Not punching. Just going to give up your chest to Quentin Williams. That's not good for your health. Yeah, you're just going to move your ass. Yeah. Yeah, not putting your hands on Quentin Williams first is not good for your health. It's just not. It's just don't do that. It's just dumb. How many drives we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 in the third quarter. Okay. Let's see what we got. That was kind of high, but he was also being pressured pretty heavily right here. Actually, not really. He just overthrew that. Hang on. Okay. Where were we? Yeah. Ryan Fitzpatrick's being sacked display. Gotcha. Well, then let's go to this view. I guess we can look at this view first. Yeah. Coverage was really good there, too. Nobody was really open for him to get the ball too quickly. This is what happens if we can't get rid of the ball quick. Robert Hunt got his ass whooped. What is Jesse Davis doing? Yeah, he's about to get bitched out right now. He just looks lost. Look at him. Look at Jesse Davis. Gonna put his hands on him here. Then he's just gonna watch Robert Hunt struggle, turning his back to Quentin Williams. And he's just gonna watch Quentin Williams eat his quarterback. Like, what are you doing? You've been in this league long enough to not do this. You cannot handle a gap exchange at all. This gap exchange right here. This is what needs to happen. Ted Karras needs to pass this guy to Jesse Davis, and Jesse Davis needs to pass this dude to Ted Karras. But none of that happens. Ted Karras just ends up blocking this guy not really effectively. See? This isn't Ted Karras' fault. Ted Karras did exactly what he's supposed to do. He is passing this guy to Jesse Davis, but Jesse Davis has no clue what's going on. He has no clue what's going on. He's just watching this guy go by. And now Ted Karras is in a bad spot because he has to let this guy go, or this guy's going to run completely free. Jesse Davis is out here looking stupid. I know this is Quentin Williams, but this is basic shit. They teach you how to handle a gap exchange in high school. It'd be one thing, like, if that's Robert Hunt and Solomon Kinley messing up on a gap exchange, they're rookies. But Jesse Davis has been with us long enough to know how to handle a damn gap exchange. That's inexcusable. And that's continued to be a problem for us, is gap exchanges. Okay. Pressure got there this time. We'll get over here in a second. Pressure was over here. This time it was on the left with Austin Jackson. We'll get to Austin Jackson in a second. Let me show you this. This is how you handle a gap exchange. They do the same thing. But this time, and this proves that Jesse Davis does know how to do it. This time he handles it better. He's going to pass this guy on to Ted Karras. And then he's going to get his hands on this guy. With the help of Patrick Laird. Because he actually would have been late if it wasn't for Patrick Laird there. So he actually didn't handle it that great either. But Laird kind of bailed him out. Okay, now let's look at Austin Jackson here. But he's a rookie. So let's see what happens here. I need you to fire your hands right now. You got your hands outside. You let him get his hands inside. That's bad for your health. Yeah, he's going to use that to get leverage, and yeah, he's going to be able to get to Ryan Fitzpatrick's arm there. Yeah, this offensive line kind of sucks, man. Like I said, the rookies are rookies. They still need to develop, so they get a little bit of leeway, but some of these guys that have been in the league a while, they get no such leeway. That's a super PI call right there. Just went and tackled him before he could make the catch. But I feel you. I mean, that could have been argued that wasn't catchable because that wasn't a very accurate ball from Fitz. But that was fantastic. Dude, Devontae Parker had a great day. Fitzpatrick, this was a great throw. He had to throw this off his back foot from being pressured, but he still got it there. That wasn't the safest throw, but it worked, so I'm not going to hate you for it. Washington here would have been the best, safest route, but I'm not going to hate you because you didn't really have time to look. Man coverage. Not bad. Offensive line didn't die on that play. And he's able to deliver the ball. See what happens when the offensive line doesn't die immediately. Ryan Fitzpatrick steps up. That's a catchable ball for Devontae, but it was a tough catch. But this was a tough throw from Ryan, too. To throw that on the move. Not the most accurate in the world, but yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. Good job from Jesse Davis falling on this. Let's see what happened. Okay. He's going to be coming this way. Bro, we do not handle gap exchanges well at all. Again, now it's not Jesse Davis. Now it's Eric Flowers. Pass this guy to Ted Karras. Jesse Davis, you need to block this dude so Ted Karras can get this guy past too. But because Eric Flowers doesn't pass him along, this guy just kind of runs free straight at Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's technically a fumble. Good job from Jesse Davis just falling on that, making sure that's not... At least they don't get the ball right there. So, good up for that, I guess. This offense is frustrating because of how good our defense is. It's a good run from Breida. Good block from Jesse Davis here. And Robert Hunt. I'm not too bad at Ted Karras, though. He held this for a long time. Yeah, that was really that was pretty good run blocking. Not mad at that at all. Man coverage. That wasn't terrible. Good vision from Breida finding the small gap that was available. Robert Hunt did look a little bit lost here. Looked like he didn't. He almost blocked our running back. But, you know. Man. Good job from Ryan getting this ball out, but let me see something. How many do they ultimately end up rushing with? Rushing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they do end up rushing with 6, so they are outnumbered here. But on Ryan Fitzpatrick's part, this one's actually kind of on Ryan, him being a veteran here. If you're, this is a small test for you guys, right? If you're a veteran quarterback, assuming that Ryan Fitzpatrick is allowed to make line changes, because I assume he would be, him being around as long, what direction would you shift your offensive line? Given this look. To the right, correct? You got more people on this side. You got 4 on this side versus 2, maybe 3. So you would probably shift your offensive line to the right, but he doesn't do this. Because if you do that, then Eric Flowers and Ted Karras are going to be blocking Quinnen Williams instead of Jesse Davis and Ted Karras blocking Quinnen Williams in this play. And the reason why that's important is because once this blitz starts coming down, if you notice, all the pressure is coming from this right side, and Eric Flowers ain't doing shit. But if Eric Flowers and Ted Karras work together on this guy and just push them to the right, slide them to the right, then honestly, that's how you block. If you're outnumbered, that's how you block multiple people. You just kind of make a giant bunch with a Voltron basic set. Yeah. But this is more so on. I know I didn't explain that well, but he needed to shift this to the right. Because basically Eric Flowers and Ted Karras could have worked together to push Quinn in this direction into Jesse Davis and basically just make a wall right here. And that would have blocked everybody rushing up the middle. Or at least given it a better opportunity to do so. But it looks like Ryan didn't even feel this pressure. So it is what it is. That was a good throw. Put that right on the money. Good route, too. Not much separation. Stepped up in the pocket. Nice. Get a man in motion. I don't hate the run block in there. Jesse Davis kind of let his guy go. He just straight up didn't finish. That just didn't look like a lot of effort, man. And that's the thing with Jesse Davis. He just doesn't show that much effort to me. He never has. He just looks like he doesn't care out there sometimes. He might legitimately be I don't love football guy. That ain't it for me, man. This is the fumble. Jesse Davis was getting smoked. But Matt Breida does need to hang on to the ball. 100%. I know that's Quentin Williams, but you still got to hang on to the ball. Where are we at? The other fumble drive. Awesome. So this is a screen. But you still got to block him a little bit. You got to block Quentin Williams at least a little bit, even on a screen. You got to give him a little more than that. That play couldn't even develop before Quentin was in his face. Nice route, good throw. If this was a little more accurate, that probably could have been a first down right there. But pressure was there. Quentin Williams did get his hand on that, it looked like. Yeah, Jesse Davis was getting his ass whooped. Let Quentin get his hand. Jesse Davis let Quentin get one of his hands inside and the other control his outside wrist, and yeah, not good for your health, man. It's just not. Jesse Davis and Eric Flowers had a very rough day. That was a great throw. What was Devontae Parker's receiving yards for the day, man? Yeah, 119 yards. It feels like more than that. It feels like more than 8 catches too. It felt like he was throwing specifically only to Devontae Parker all day. Okay, so he kind of rolled out there. Whole right side collapsed. The hell? Finish your block, Jesse. Why are you acting like this was a gap exchange? It wasn't. Finish your block. I know Robert got beat, but finish your food. Not a big fan of the decision making there from Ryan. Pressure was coming, but it wasn't there yet. At least not enough to warrant that. Blocking was actually pretty good here, but it's a draw on a 3rd and long, so you come to expect that. But Laird's got to hold on to that. That's all that comes down to. let's see. 1, 2, 3 drives. Okay. And we're done for the night. You know, this should come out tomorrow morning. DeAndre Washington, I definitely support him being the running back if Gaskin or Ahmed can't go against Cincy. Even though there wasn't much room to run there at all. Did I get batted? Yeah, Quinnen. Yeah, Quinnen's a monster. I can't even be that mad when Quinnen makes a play, because Quinnen Williams is amazing. Unfortunately, he's on the Jets, so he doesn't get the recognition he deserves. The Jets wanted to trade him. Fucking crazy. Adam Gase is clearly smoking crack. Look at him. Look, I mean, Adam Gase, not that. That was a good throw from Ryan, though. Great catch as well. From Devontae, looked like there. Yeah. Fourth and 1. Punt. Whoops. No, I had it. It's a run play. Like I said, when we run away from the offensive line, this is when we tend to pick up better run plays. So we need quick, twitchy running backs right now. I support putting Lynn Bowden at running back too, just because of his speed. I wouldn't mind doing some of those types of plays with him sometimes. Yeah. Ryan threw that, I'm pretty sure, because he thought he would get the PI call if he did. It's a veteran move right there. Man coverage. Devontae Parker was eating, man. He had him sure that he was going to go deep, even though he's been killing people with curl routes all year. He's so deadly with him. There's a penalty there, but decent run. Pretty good run block in there. Of course, there was a hold, but yeah, that was a little off. You still need to catch that, though. Yeah, you still need to catch that. PI. To be fair, though, if I had to guard Jakeem Grant's speed too, I'd probably yank the shit out of him. Pause. That sounded real. Oh man, that sounded bad. Yeah, that's not bad there. Just wish we can get a little bit of consistency running the ball. Good job from Washington not letting the first man bring him down. Getting back to the line of scrimmage at the very least, not losing yards. Appreciate that. Nice little play there from Adam Shaheen. Really sealed this game pretty much. What's that? Touchdown number 3 for him. Pretty good trade. We traded away what, like a 7th round pick for Adam Shaheen? Take that any day of the week. Once again, nowhere to really go in the run game. Surprise. Because Eric Flowers decided he didn't want to finish his block. That's what caused that. He gets a hold of Hewitt, but he just just barely nudges him because he doesn't want to put in effort. I feel you. Ted Karras actually played okay this game. It's the guards this game that really... right there... fuck it. Plays where it's Quinnen Williams, I get it. Quinnen Williams is a monster, but... some of this shit is just basic, fundamental football that they teach you in high school. Also, I don't mind doing stuff like this with Ryan. I kind of like it. I like doing designed runs with him. It's very interesting. Very entertaining. And see, we don't get the second effort like that from, Breida or Laird. The second effort we get from Washington, Gaskin, and Ahmed. We don't get it from the others. So those three are our running backs this year to me. And also DeAndre Washington is not allowed to be hurt. He's not allowed. No. Eric Flowers just not finishing. Just here. Why don't I turn you around? Watch this. He's gonna watch Eric Flowers here. He's gonna go and help Ted, right? So that Ted could climb to this linebacker. But what does Eric Flowers do? He's like, okay, Ted Karras is gone. I got this. Watch this. Here, my running back is behind me. Right? Here. Let me help you. There he is. See, that's where you're supposed to go. Go tackle him. You're going the wrong way, sir. DeAndre Washington's over here. Right this way. I'll help. There he is. See? He's being tackled right now by your other teammates. See? There you go. You blocked the whole play, Eric. Sort of. You blocked long enough. Finish your food. That's all I'm saying. Finish your food and we'll be alright. Good block from DeAndre Washington. Decent little run from DeAndre Washington. Alright, we kneel in from here. We're good. Okay, so overall, this was longer than I thought it was. But overall, I think it was a really rough game for the offense. Offensive line really struggled, especially the guards. Jesse Davis and Eric Flowers, to me, played like trash this game. Ted Karras, despite my criticisms, played pretty decently. Not great, but he didn't die, so for our offensive line, that's pretty good. As far as our tackles go, I mean, they're rookies, so it is what it is. They actually looked better than the guards to me. Robert Hunt did get beat a few times, Austin Jackson too, but overall I think they did okay in comparison. Nobody was great, because no one is great on this offensive line. But, yeah, man, hopefully we can try to get something going, but I'm not that optimistic about our offense this year just because we just don't have the personnel right now on the offensive line. The rookies, like I said, they just got to develop a little bit more. They got to get more into their man bodies. They got to continue to develop. But these veteran guys, I think we need to upgrade them in the offseason. But, yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.